to make an egg white omelette today for lunch. I'm really hungry and I don't have much time. I have another meeting coming up very soon, so I'm just going to rustle up something really quickly, and it'll be an egg white omelette with jack pepper cheese, which is really nice and spicy, and I'm going to add some red Thai chilies, and I'm going to serve that over pumpernickel bread with some buttermilk ranch dressing as a nice flavoring to the egg. So let's begin. So I have on very low heat, a non-stick pan in which I have coated it with a little bit of oil spray, or spray oil, whatever it's called, and I'm going to use egg substitute, which is basically egg white, so I don't have to crack eggs and separate the eggs from the egg yolk and so on. And this is already egg white, and I'm going to just shake it up a little bit. I just took it out from the fridge, and in a measuring cup, this is a half a cup measure, I'm going to take about just a little less than half a cup. So I don't want to fill it up all the way to the top. And to that, I'll season it with a little bit of salt. That should be enough. And to that, I will add cayenne pepper. And then just stir this up to mix it up. And my pan is quite hot now, so I'm going to just I'm just going to pour this in evenly, and then I'm just going to tilt the pan so that the egg spreads evenly, and then I'm going to get rid of this in the sink, and I'm going to chop up one nice big fat juicy red Thai chili pepper. It's delicious. It looks pretty. I love things that are colorful. They always are healthy, and of course we eat with our eyes, and it's always nice to have something with color. So my egg is doing quite well. It's beginning to set, and now with a non-stick with one of these spatulas that's made specifically for non-stick pan, I'm going to gently, actually it needs a little bit more time, it's still a little runny, and I am now, actually while that's happening, I'm going to make some tea. So I have some water boiling in a kettle. I'm going to pour it into my cup, which is an insulated cup, and I'm having jasmine flavored green tea, which is a perfect tea to have at this time of the day. And I'm going to just put the lid on, and I drink my tea with a straw so that I maintain my pearly white teeth, because tea is very staining. And so I'll have tea with my lunch. So I'll just put this aside, and this tea will remain warm in that cup for about an hour. And now I'm going to flip the egg gently. There we go. Nicely done. And while the other side is cooking, I'm going to slice off a little bit of jack pepper cheese. Jack pepper cheese it's like a hard cheese. It comes from Monterey, California, and it has jalapenos. So even though I'm adding the red Thai chili, but one can never have enough spice as far as I'm concerned. And so this cheese is perfect for my egg. And I'm not taking too much, just a couple of slices, and I'm going to put this away, put it back in a Ziploc bag, and it's ready to go back into the fridge. But in the meantime, I'll just quickly give the cheese a nice, I'll just slice them up so that I can then place them on the egg in a nice orderly manner. Doesn't have to be too orderly, but just so that every bite gets a little bit of cheese. And now we're going to spread the chilies all over evenly. I'll have to remember to wash my hands properly, because if I don't, and if I rub my eyes, I'm going to get all the capsaicin and it will sting, and it's not a pleasant experience at all. So now I'm just going to flip the egg onto like this. So I have now an egg is like a half a moon, and at this stage I'm going to lower the heat even more to really reduce it down to minimal, and the egg is pretty much done. And now on 2 slices of pumpernickel bread, put it on a nice plate. I'm going to take out this new ranch dressing, and this is the buttermilk ranch dressing. It's utterly delicious, and I get this from Target, and it's really inexpensive, but it's so delicious. Oh, I'm going to have to remove the lid. Okay, and now I'm just going to pour just about a teaspoon in total, and with a teaspoon just going to spread it out. So instead of using butter or any kind of spread, I just use this, and it's really, really good. It has a nice tangy flavor. Actually, I'm going to add just a tinsy bit more. Just a tinsy bit more. There we go. Actually, I added more than I needed to, but that's okay. It's actually quite low in calories, so it's not high in calories. And now at this stage, I can just take the egg off the pan and see how it comes off. And I added no oil, I just used a cooking spray. And you place it on the bread. One thing with these non-stick pans is that you must never soak them in water. They're very easy to clean, and so I'll wash it later. And then I'll just sprinkle some black pepper and place the other slice of pumpernickel bread on top, and just slice it diagonally, and voila, lunch is served. How beautiful is that, with a nice cup of jasmine flavored green tea. And it took me less than 5 minutes to make. Really didn't take long, and all I have to do is just wash up that pan and this cutting board, and that's it. All this stuff will go back into the refrigerator. So lunch needn't be a production. It can be done very quickly, and this is a healthy, flavorful meal, nutritious, colorful, and very filling. So until next time, cheerio.
Thank you.